We are WVBR and WVBR.com, bound for glory on a very special and slightly warm and slightly crazy night. Let's welcome, for the first of three sets from these parts, Nate Marshall.
Hey, thanks, Phil. Made it. Freight train rolls so fast. Freight train rolls so fast. I don't know what train I'm on. Won't you tell me where I'm going? When I die, bury me deep, way down Old Chestnut Street, so I can hear that old number 9 when she goes rolling by. Here we go. Freight train rolls so fast. Freight train rolls so fast. I don't know what train I'm on. Won't you tell me where? Now when I'm dead and buried in my grave, no more good times here will I crave. Place the stones at my head and feet, tell them all I've gone to sleep. Freight train rolls so fast. Freight train rolls so fast. I don't know what train I'm on. Won't you tell me where I'm going? Tell me where I'm going. Tell me where I'm going. Thanks. Thank you for the lovely introduction, Phil. My name is Nate Marshall. I'm here. I made it. It's a long weekend in Ithaca. This is the Grassroots weekend. And a very exciting time. And I probably sang for about 16, 17 hours over the last couple days. So I woke up without a voice. Very exciting to be refining it tonight for this show. But with that said, every song is a sing-along. So, especially if you guys sing along, I expect you won't know all of them. Like this one. This is a brand new song I'm going to try out tonight. I got a lot of new stuff. Got some real fun guests. This one is a new tune called Always Isolated. Best friend in the whole world, an ambitious girl, moved to LA. She's an actor, not an actress, and I miss her, but it's okay. I'm not vexed, we just text on the smartphone. Always always isolated, but never feel alone. We're always isolated, never feel alone. My kid brother joined the Navy. He was lazy, now he stands up straight. We played baseball and Nintendo, been to the skate park every day. But I'm not shook, we Facebook across time zones. Always isolated, but never feel alone. Always isolated, but never feel alone. Dad still lives in Thompson, now Mom's in West Ohio. Come Christmas time, I'll buy some wine and try to see them both. But if I fail to, I'll email 2 heartfelt poems, reading always isolated, but never feel alone. Always isolated, but never get to feel alone. Most nights when I can't sleep, I don't count sheep, flip on the laptop. I watch Friends again and again, till that laugh track stops. Has there ever been so much information to quiet the vast unknown? While we're always isolated, but never feel alone. Are you always isolated? Well, I'm gonna keep it going here with a song that was on my last solo album. I did an album called Stowaways, Throwaways, and Drifters a couple years ago. And I should start by saying thank you all for coming up here live during Grassroots Weekend. Thank you all so much for coming up live and checking out the show. My pleasure to be here playing for you. And we'll do some more sing-alongs soon. This one's called Smile That Smile for Me, and I wrote it for a retired soap opera actress, and she's reading the collected works of Friedrich Nietzsche. I know you're thinking, do we really need another song about that? But yes, I tried my hand. Here we go. When you gaze long into the abyss gazes back into you. She read to herself through cigarette smoke at the cold winter's windowsill. She observed a hungry squirrel running meaningless circles, and couldn't help but say, ain't that the way our lonely nights vanish into day? But the knuckles of the night and the sphere of blood fade into the warm fuzz of the television screen. When you smile that smile at me, so smile that smile for me. From the page to the quiet room, past dusty plaques, stacks of aging reviews. Those photos with celebrities leering from the walls, suburban curtains that hide it all. She considered her fame what it was to have a name, then rewinding through those soap opera scenes, she pleaded, smile, that smile at me. Smile, that smile for me. Smile back my smile from the golden screen. And smile that smile eternally. Now regarding life, the wisest men of all ages agree. It is worthless, I am worthless, you are worthless, can't you see? For the wisest of men decree. But somehow the wisest of smoke and mirrors blow away, and through sapphire eyes of the newborn I see. When you smile, that smile at me. So smile back my smile into me, and I'll smile eternally. So, I live right here in Ithaca, and I travel around the region. I play a lot of shows. I do a children's show. I do a juggling show. I do a variety show. Actually, I thought I brought some juggling stuff. Maybe later in the show we'll get to some juggling on the radio. I thought that would be fun. Apparently it has happened before, but I'm going to show you juggling you haven't seen before on the radio. We'll get to that later. Anyway, I do about 150 shows a year, and about half of the time I'm playing with my wife, Kate, and we do a show called Nate and Kate, and we've been on this show before, too. So if you're a regular listener, you probably already have all our albums and stuff like that. We'll get to that stuff. And I wrote this one about playing and traveling around with Kate. It's called From Here to the Midnight Shore, and it's also on my last album called Stowaways, Throwaways, and Drifters. There's a lot of orchestration and stuff on the album, so this one has a string quintet, and some backup harmonies and other stuff like that. So if you guys like the songs acoustic, you may like them even more with the orchestration. Get a little closer than that, I think. Normally I just play out of tune. And then blame it on the guitar. We're going to take care of it before the song. Here we go. All right. Baby, it's a short drive from here to the midnight shore, so don't think twice. Just open up the door, say you'll be my wife. I'm yours forevermore. It's a short drive out to the midnight shore. Oh, the trumpet sunlight woke the aching floorboards in that shingled house the morning I was born. It burned 100 million miles in 10 minutes. And it's a short drive out to the midnight shore. Oh, darling, it's a short drive from here to the midnight shore. So don't think twice. Just open up the door, say you'll be my wife. I'm yours forevermore. It's a short drive out to the midnight shore. Oh, this life's too short to drive without you. Yes, this life's too short to be without you. I see the actor tries to save his face in movies. The businessman, his name, a chain of stores. And the rest of us don't make his stories headlines. And it's a short drive out to the midnight shore. Oh, honey, it's a short drive from here to the midnight shore. So don't think twice. Just open up the door, say you'll be my wife. I'm yours forevermore. It's a short drive out to the midnight shore. It's a short drive out to that golden shore. Hey, thanks. Hey, Kate, you want to come play? So I brought up 3 different guests because there are 3 sets, and this is such a wonderful show. I thought I would have 3 guests. It was very hard to narrow it down to the 3. And the last of my choices, my first choice was...
He sings that beautiful song. And then...
just to set the stage for you so you could come up and carry me. So how about a big round of applause for Kate joining the show here? Cool. So Kate and I have been playing for a long time, and why don't you tell them something? You look like you were about to gulp some air. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the song's about coffee. I just finished my coffee, so
okay,
hopefully I'm energized.
Just don't rush.
All right, I'll try not to.
So we've been playing coffee houses all over this country for like 12 years now. A really long time in my mind. Significant portion of my life, actually. So this is called Ode to Coffee. Also called Ode on a Grecian Coffee Pot. I studied English.
I told him not
college.
to call it that.
Most audiences aren't so well read, but we know you guys read it. Here we go. Ode to Coffee. Ready, Kate? Oh yeah, and we pirated some music. Check it out. Coffee, why do you do the things you do to me? Make every morning so new to me. and brew for me. 10 years playing for coffee. Yes, yeah. Coffee, you took us right across this country. Cafe circuit, tip jar money. We harmonized with screeching espresso machines. Still on the road, chasing coffee. Yes, we are. Perched on the piano, staring back at me, stands my inspiration with just a splash of cream. I know that you will never lie to me. Now I can feel you inside of me. Those magical molecules of caffeine. Guitar strings ring for coffee. Yes, they do, yes, they do. Thanks. Thank you. All right, we're going to do a song that was off our first Nate and Kate album. Cool. This one is called Freight Train, Play That Chord, and we'd love for you guys to sing along with us on the chorus. I know we got a lot of good singers here. Probably have good singers out there in Radio Land, too. Probably some bad ones, too. You guys just don't sing. Everyone sing.
Let's not teach it, because we're gonna try to do 2 songs. So you guys are so good, they're just gonna pick it up. I can already tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me grab a heart. Yep. So it's called Freight Train, Play That Chord. Well, I've traveled so much, I've seen every wind and weather. That train whistle levels keeps my head together. Freight train, won't you play that chord?
Now I just need a ride back to New York State. I'm heading for the spring, so I'm bound to wait for that freight train to play that chord.
Freight train, won't you play that chord? And let me get myself on board. Freight train, won't you play that chord? That's it.
Just finished
I've hopped out of Austin, Texas, Seattle and Tampa too. Once I caught a straight shot from Chicago to Santa Cruz. Freight train, play that chord. Here we go. Freight train, won't you play that chord and let me get myself on board. Freight train, won't you play that chord. Well, sometimes it's a sad and sorrowful strain, and reminds me of all the lonely people standing in the rain when the freight train plays that chord.
But mostly the cry comes oh so loud and clear. It's like salvation's trumpet blowing right through my ear. Freight train, play that chord.
Oh, freight train, won't you play that chord and let me get myself on board. Freight train, won't you play that chord? Yeah, yeah.
I heard it as a boy, wide-eyed in the night, shadows on the wall, dancing like a kite, as the freight train played that
And when it's time for my soul to leave the station, for me there's only one mode of transportation. Freight train, play that quote. Come on now. Freight train, won't you play that chord and let me get myself on board. Freight train, won't you play that chord?
And we'll hear from Nate again. Twice more, 9:30 and 10:30, here at the Cafe at Annabelle Taylor Hall at Cornell. We're at WVBR FM, Ithaca, New York.